Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Omar Badaway, and thank you for joining us here at No More Locked Doors. Today, you guys know, episode number 3 of The Uncomfortable Truths. Now, today, guys, what we're talking about in general is people. The uncomfortable truth about people, but in particular, family, friends, enemies, and, acquaintances. Now, in Robert Greene's book, The 48 Laws of Power, law number 2 states, never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use your enemies. If you have no enemies, make some. And that's how serious that law is, guys. Now, you have to understand, of course, a lot of people don't move in their everyday lives worried or thinking about other people and, whether they like them. Well, how people are like, I don't care what this person thinks about me. I don't care what they think. I'm going to be me and, all this stuff. That sounds good. Sounds great. And some people actually do that to the point where, they're walking around out in the real world like they're at home in their pajamas, and bonnets on and slippers and robes but the fact is, you should care. You should. It's what holds us accountable, guys. When you leave your house, you should look presentable. All the things that people nowadays are saying, just love yourself for it, it doesn't help. It actually hurts. Like, guys, really think about it. If I come to somebody in authority or somebody that I look up to, my growing up as a child, like if I'm going to my parents or anybody who's older and should be wiser, and I bring an issue to them, I'm telling them, I feel like this, like that, and they're telling me, oh, just love yourself, be you. No. That's the problem. That is the problem. I'm being me because I'm still young. I don't know. I didn't learn. You need to be told the world. That's why nowadays you see these boys running around with nail polish on at the age of 3, 4, 5 years old because, they don't have their fathers in their lives, and mothers think, oh, I'm letting my son be who he is, expressing himself. He doesn't know any better. You gotta teach him the difference between a man and a woman. Come on, ladies. Come on, gentlemen. Doesn't matter if you and the mother are together or divorced, separated, whatever. You need to be not only a dad, you need to be a father. And more importantly, you need to be a man and show him what that is. All right? So, now, as I stated, guys, never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use your enemies. Guys, think about your lives and the past histories, and the history and the people you've dealt with in your lives. I guarantee you, if you break it down and really break it down, you'll see that the people that have hurt you the most was probably family and friends. People who you have made your friends. Remember, you put them in your inner circle. You made them your friends. And now they're hurting you more than anybody else. Now, family, you're born into, besides who you marry and things like that. But that is just blood relation. Blood does not make you family. I don't care what anybody says. Blood does not make you family. Look at the people in your lives. If it's crabs in a bucket mentality, cut them off. Cut them off. Don't play games with your life. It's your life. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to live good. You deserve to have somebody by your side that actually wants to be there and respects you, and you just have a good time. It shouldn't be a war back and forth. It shouldn't be a conflict. Like how people say, oh, relationship is hard work. I don't think it should be. We were born biologically different as male and female, but we are of the same species. We complement each other perfectly. You guys have to start understanding that. Men and women, we complement each other perfectly. That's why we're made the way we are made. There are things men are good at that women aren't, and things women are good at that men aren't. When we bring it together, a man and a woman complement each other perfectly. It shouldn't be that hard. If everybody knows their positions and their roles and they're 100% happy with that. And what I'm saying is, it's your life. So if you're not happy with something or someone, change it. Change it. Now, this is the truth and the uncomfortable truth about people, guys. And why do we just want to know about random people? No, we really want to know about friends, family, enemies, and people who in the future, who we're going to be running into. Now, guys, I say that to say this. When you're chasing excellence, all right? When you're trying to actually put a dent in the universe, it's not just speech. Guys, this is hours of work. You have to maintain your physical health. You have to be physically fit. You have to have some discipline in your life, because you gotta put in the hours. There's no cheat code. There's no, just pray to God and it shall appear. Doesn't work like that. You want the secret? You want the cheat code? How to arrive? How to make yourself one of the 10% men in the world? Here, this is how you do it. You ready? Paper, pen? You actually have to put in the work. Yes, there's no cheat code. There's no rich people are evil and they schemed and scammed and they screwed over a whole bunch of people. That's why they're rich. But everybody is trying to be rich. No, guys, it's not it. That's not it at all. You put in the work. Put in the work. 12, 13, 14-hour days. 15, 16-hour days. And I'm not talking about 12 to 16-hour days at your job. Like, that's fine if you're putting in that work because you need the income and you want to save because you're going to... Cool. That's what I'm talking about. Chase it. But I mean, like, even when you're done work and you come home and your leisure time, your me time is checking out statistics, looking at videos that actually help your mind, trying to move your own business forward, seeing what the next step is, investigating on what is the future bringing. Guys, for instance, if you're not dealing in Bitcoin, you are losing. Trust me, there is a future with this that is going to be huge. They're already saying by the end of the year, it'll be at 100,000. It's at like, I think 33. It was 33,000 the last time I checked it. We'll be at 100 grand. I'm telling you. The future is coming. It's here now. Everybody is their own media station. They can't lie to us anymore. We can figure out our own information. All right? So, pay attention. Get in the game. Gentlemen, get in the game. Yes, EA Sports, get in the game. Guys, I don't want to change topic because we're talking about people. Get your connections, make your network, go chase excellence, all right? Now, guys, you're not going to like certain things I say. I understand that. I'm just giving out facts, opinions, and certain information that I think will help you, all right? So don't take emotion out of it. There's no reason to be offended, all right? We're just having a conversation. If you want to disagree with anything, if you want to write a comment, go ahead. We could talk back and forth. We can Zoom call this whole thing and, put it out there. It's no problem, all right? We need to have these discussions. If you don't see the problem, how will you take care of it? All right? Guys, there's 326 million people in the U.S. 326 million. 6%. No, I'm sorry. That didn't sound right. Okay, yeah. 6% of that might not sound like a lot. That's 20 million, guys. 6% of 326 million is about 19,560,000 people. So let's round up to 20 million. 20 million people have narcissistic personality disorder. All right? So 326 million people in the US right here, okay? 20 million have narcissistic personality disorder. All right? 4.4%, which is 9.2 million, have paranoid personality disorder. 3.6%, which is 7.6 million, have antisocial personality disorder. 2.4%, which is 5.9 million, basically 6 million, have avoidant personality disorder. And then 1.8%, which is 3.8 million, have histrionic personality disorder. Now, guys, you need to understand that the world we live in is damaged. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. In 2021, if there's any era of time which is the best era to live in my opinion, at least, would be this era. With the technology and the freedom of speech and able to survive and sustain on your own. This era is the best era to survive in, for sure. I would like to be, in certain eras and maybe check it out, but at the end of the day, we have never been as free and as tech savvy as we are today. All right? Now, that makes, out of the 326 million, 35 million people with some type of personality disorder, guys. Just in the US. Just your everyday people, everyday lives that you meet. 35 million people. I'm giving it a moment because when you really think about it, that's crazy. It's not even crazy. It's a shame that people can't get help that they need. Like, these numbers that I'm giving you now, this is facts, guys. These are statistical facts, okay? And people are running around here damaged. And then they get into relationships, and I'm talking about all sorts of relationships, from friendships to sexual relationships to, work office relationships, with these personality disorders. And they damage the people around them as well. It's what happens. Hurt people hurt people. You can help as much as you can, but hurt people hurt people. And nothing will change until that person is ready to change. That's how it is, guys, unfortunately. Now, the most common personality disorder, guys, is obsessive compulsive disorder. They say that 7.9 to 8%. Yep. 7.9, so 8% of people have obsessive compulsive disorder in the United States. Damn, that's a lot of people, guys. Shit. But we just have to see the world around us. Like, check your friends. I understand family, it's hard, but the family that's around you. You can go and go to Thanksgiving dinners. You can see family, pick up the phone here and there when they need when they need to talk to somebody, but you have to keep them at arm's length. Certain people you have to cut off. It is what it is. And I know that's hard and it sounds crazy, but it's a comforting lie. Oh, shout out to Rich Cooper. I got that from Rich Cooper. A comforting lie and an uncomfortable truth. I got that from Rich Cooper, guys. He puts it together real eloquently, way better than I could ever put it together. But it's a comforting lie. Doing the things you do every day, knowing that they hurt you. Certain people are in your life and they should not be in your life. They should not. But it's easier. It's more comforting to be in your routine, to know what you're dealing with, the same things, day in and day out. But that's how things don't change. When I came home, guys, you have to remember, everybody watching this probably from my area knows me. I was running around, you know what I mean? And when I was gone for a long time. 9.5 years straight. Guys, it changes your mind. It changes who you are. I grew up in prison. I became a man in prison. And then I had to come out to the real world and deal with knowing that the world doesn't operate the way I learned how to operate, and I had to rewire everything again. You could talk to the ex-wife. It was naturally in me. We'd all go to family dinners, and just naturally I would have to be able to see the door, nobody behind me. It needs to be a wall. And not like, whoa, stop, I need that table, don't look at me. Like, no, it wasn't like that. It was just naturally I would move that way. And she got used to it, to the point where, like, I don't like sitting inside. I need to be outside so I can be able to stand up, if anything should happen. And she could see it in me. I'd get this look and this little nervousness of, I'm not trying to embarrass anybody and I'm trying to be normal, but I couldn't help it. It was the way I became a man in prison. That's just what I learned. So I had to rewire that and get out of that mindset that everybody is looking at me. I'm a target, because That's how it is in there. You never know who's gonna do something to you just because they want a single cell, you know? So you have to watch out. Out here in the real world, it's different. There's too much money out here for you to be doing stupid shit to get your ass locked up and go back to prison or go to jail at all. There's too many women. All right. Money, women, and drugs are the top 1 through 3 reasons people go back to prison. Drugs, you should get that out of your head. That shouldn't even be something that crosses your head. If you're in the drug phase, then this is not the phase you should be in of chasing excellence. You should be in rehab. You should be getting off that drug. Okay? And then you move up to the next phase. But women and money, too many options out here, guys. There's unlimited supply of opportunities to be able to get money and enrich your life. And if every man in the world got married today, there would still be 2 million women looking for husbands. What I'm saying is, choose the right women that you're around, that you're dating, that you're in a relationship with, that you marry. You have to be with the right woman. Remember what I said in the beginning of this. A man and a woman complement each other perfectly if it's allowed to happen. If it's allowed to happen. All right, guys? Now, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. No more locked doors. Guys, I'm really trying to push this channel as hard as I can. On top of everything else I do, I'm going to get better equipment. We're going to get the lighting going. We're going to get everything looking better, step by step. Everything takes time, and I would love for you guys to just grow with me and experience the growth. And, you know, share this to your friends, guys. Everybody's welcome, men, women, you know, circles, whoever. Everybody's more than welcome. Then I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you.